Hello, this is Sunrise Game Dev, and welcome back to part 4, the final part of this series on how to make a 2D side shooting game. In this video, we will fix the range enemy flipping issue, then move to making the scoring system, then the game over logic, and finally, increasing the difficulty gradually. Now, let's start. First, we begin with step 9, flipping the range enemy. I unselect the list displays first to clear the game scene. Then I click on the range enemies right and go to the customs. I duplicate the custom and flip it vertically, so we have a correct version for the other side. Then I go back to code and add an if block. When X position is less than 0, meaning the enemy is on left side, switch custom to the left version. Then I add another if block. When X position is greater than 0, meaning it is on the right side, switch custom to the flip version. After that, I put this custom switches back into the main movement logic. Now, let's test it. The idea is simple. When a ranged enemy spawns on the right side, it uses the flip custom to counter the upside down problem, so it looks correct again. Next, we move to step 10, creating the scoring system. I create a new variable called score, click on the background, and set score to 0 at the start. Then I go to range enemies right, and under the condition where it touched the bullet, I add change score by 1. I also add the same change score by 1 in the melee enemy script, so both enemies increase the score when defeated. Now, whenever the bullet hits an enemy, the score goes up. After that, we build the game over system. I click on the background and create a new variable called the life, then set life to 3 at the start. Then, I go to the player's right and add an if block, so when life equals 0, it says game over for 1 second and broadcasts game over. Next, I go to the melee enemy's right and add an if block. If touching player, change life by -1 and delete this clone. Then I go to the range enemy bullet's right, and under the condition where it touched player, I also add change life by -1. Finally, I go back to the background and add when I receive game over, then stop all. Now, when the life drops to 0, the game will immediately end. Lastly, we move to final steps, increasing difficulty. I made a new variable called next spawn milestone. On the background, I add an forever loop, then add an if block. If score equals next spawn milestone, then change melee spawn time by -1 and change range enemy spawn time by -1. So, enemies spawn faster as you score more points. Outside the forever loop, I set next spawn milestone to 5. Back inside the forever loop, I add another if block, so when melee spawn time is less than 1, set melee spawn time to 0.5, which will be minimum spawn time. Then I add the same kind of limit for ranged enemy spawn time, so it also cannot go below 0.5 seconds. After that, I change next spawn milestone by 5, so the difficulty increase again every 5 scored. And I add a wait 0.05 seconds to keep the loop stable. Now, for every 5 scores, the spawn time will become shorter, and the minimum spawn time is 0.5 seconds. Now, let's check it out. You can see the enemies start spawning faster as the score increase, and the game becomes more intense the longer you survive. Thanks for watching this series. If you like it and find it helpful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. See you the next time. Bye.